Hey guys, Loz here. Just want to take time out to say thank you for visiting the page. As you may or may not know, if you've been invited through someone else to this page, it's basically a campaign to help waterislife.com. Ken Seretti, good friend of mine, I've been supporting him now for about 10 years. He started off helping out Kenya and all around Africa and stuff like that with water wells, water straws, water books, loads of stuff that he's invented. And just recently there was an epidemic in Mexico and Puerto Rico. When he went out there about 3 weeks ago to supply like thousands and thousands of gallons of water, it's crazy. The government out there won't spread the word of what's going on because they feel that it's going to create some sort of panic. Basically, in order to sort of create awareness, I'm always, posting on my Facebook, asking people to donate and help. When he was there a few weeks ago, he told me there was like over 1,500 people laying on the floor dead, and there's a breakout of hepatitis and some other disease as well, and there's no first aid or not enough first aid to help out everybody. They're not going to have electric for a while, and water is still a main concern that they're very short on. So in order to help Mexico and Puerto Rico out, he needs at least like $200,000. Now I'm not asking you to donate $200,000. What I'm asking you to do is, if you don't want to get this package, that's fine, but still go ahead and donate $10, $20, whatever it is that you can afford. This will help this cause in a great way. I will always be promoting Water is Life as the weeks and months go by, but there is a particular deal that I'd like to invite you into. For those of you that don't know me, I've been online for over 25 years, and the majority of those years I've been trading. I've been mentoring for about 15 years now, and my students have had great success, or those that actually put the effort in. I'm the kind of guy that will chase up after my students if I haven't heard from them for a little while. I'm not like your typical guy that would, say, hey, give me your money and I will give you a strategy and then thank you and leave you to it. No, I'm not like that. You can ask anyone what I'm like when it comes to mentoring and what my support's like and the course material that I actually supply you as well. And I think you'll be in for a treat if you're interested in Forex, or if you haven't done Forex before, any kind of trading before. It doesn't matter if you're completely green to it. I've got new members in Follow the Money FX, which is a new program of mine, and it's on a monthly recurring subscription. And I have a Forex course and a binary course as well, which is like a one lump payment, but you get lifetime mentorship for those. Same with Follow the Money FX. You actually get sort of monthly one-on-one mentoring as long as your subscription remains active. So what we're going to do with this particular campaign is that there are 3 packages with 3 options in each. The first one is the Forex package, the second one is the binary package, and the third package is both of them, Forex and binary. Okay. Now if you take a look on this page, it'll give you a breakdown of what it is that you get for free, once you purchase the package. So the first step you would need to do is click on the link inside the page, and it will take you to Water is Life. Alright, it'll be like a donation page. When you get to that donation page, each of these packages has a step requirement. So the first step would be to make like a $50 donation or a $75 donation based on the package that you're going to choose. Once you've gone ahead and made the donation to Water is Life, in the memo line, you say that Loz Lawn, Lozlawn, alright, Loz Lawn from FTM-FX sent me, just to let Ken Seretti know that I'm still trying to help out. Okay, and once you've done that, is to go to the post on my timeline and paste a copy of your receipt to Water is Life. Alright, so I know that you've actually gone ahead and made a payment. Once you've done that, proceed to step 2. Go ahead and make the payment, one-time payment, to whatever package that you want to choose. Now, there are different types of freebies that I'm throwing in here, okay? If you choose the Forex package, you're going to get, basically it's one of the most comprehensive courses out there, and I'm not just saying that, there is nothing out there like it. There's 153 videos in this, and I break down every single element that you need to know in order to become a professional trader in record time. It took me over 4 years on a demo account, and I've been trading for 25 years now. If only I had this kind of information back then, it wouldn't have taken me this long. I've got students now that are doing my Forex course in anywhere between 6 and 18 months, depending on the time they've got available, but they're making great headway. Okay, and if you go to my timeline, there's actually an image section. If you go to FX students, you will see like loads of images there where people are actually hitting their take profit targets, right? Which is basically a setting that will close off the trade at a profit for you. We also have a binary course as well, and we also have free access into Follow the Money FX. Now, Follow the Money FX is basically it's like a training program to a certain extent. But what I'm doing is that I'm giving you some of my best strategies to help you build this balance up quite quickly. Now, there's no guarantees because it really depends on how fast and how much time you're actually putting in effort into it, and the studies that you would be required to do in order to step up that level a lot faster. Now, I've got guys that are completely green, that have never even touched a Forex chart before, and I've got guys that I've tried and they've failed miserably and they've never had any take profit targets, they've never made any money whatsoever. If anything, they've lost money. I am a type of guy that will instruct you to do this on a demo account first before you go live, and then once I'm happy that you're actually understanding the elements that are involved, which are pretty simple to follow, then you will be at the point of where these guys are now. Now, in Follow the Money FX, it's a little bit more unique than most of the average programs out there. For one, is that I've got your back. You know, on your beck and call every single day of the week, even on the weekends. All right. Any questions you have, you go to our Telegram group and you post a question into there. And then when you're doing your live examples and stuff like that, you've got a trade room. They're open 24/7. All right. And what we're going to do is put you into our $500 room, and we'll take a $100 to $200 starting balance with a live cash, and we'll turn it into $500 profit. So you'll have like $600, $700 ending balance by the end of it. That's like a training room. Now, after you've gone into the training room, we're going to bump you up into a 100K room. Into this 100K room, we're going to take that $500 profit and we're going to turn it into $100,000. It's going to take anywhere between 3 and maybe 9 months, maybe even 12 months. It really depends on how many people are actually in the group and are actively trading each day. But what I'm trying to do is to prep you guys now so you can be in a position to quit work. All right. Now, when you get to the 100K room, it's going to be like a sentiment room. Everybody in there is going to be posting their signals on different time frames, using different strategies, and there's a whole bunch of strategies as well. There's like the first initial 7, which, you know, for the main Follow the Money FX, and then we've got another bunch of strategies from my $27 FX systems program. It's got like another 16, 18 strategies in it. What I'm also going to be doing is I'm going to be uploading a candle pattern course. Now, the Forex course that you're actually getting already has the candle pattern course, but I'm going to be uploading the candle pattern course into the Follow Money FX for those people that don't get this package. But having saying that, is that the Forex course is structured in such a way that each video is like a building block onto the next. All right, so I'll help you understand what's going on. All right, and a lot of stuff is actually being repeated over and over again, so it should, like, you know, sink in pretty quickly. With the Forex course, I'm asking people to work off the 4-hour time frame. So if you're work, or if you're at college, or if you're a busy home mum or dad or something, and most of your day is being taken up by doing all these types of stuff, then that's fine. I have students that work anywhere between 12 and 18 hours a day, sometimes including you know, commuting, or without even including commuting. You know, they don't work for that long period of time. And they were worried that they wouldn't be able to do this course. And I said, that's okay. Work off the 4-hour time frame, come back every 4 hours and just check for the setup, set and forget, walk off, go back to what you was doing before. All right. So it's all pretty simple, straightforward. There are 153 videos in there, 24 hours of content, and as I say, you'll get lifetime mentorship as well, and you'll get anywhere between 3 and 12 months free access into Follow the Money FX. Now, as I say, we'll put you into the $500 room, then the 100K room, and then after we get to the 100K room, we'll go to the $1 million room. And when we go into the $1 million room, that's when we're going to start investing into like nightclubs, create our own nightclubs, restaurants, maybe create our own restaurants, hotels, new startup businesses. We're going to be donating money as well within the community that you live in. So if there's an area that has neglected children, like abused children or old age pensioners or disabled people or whatever, if you feel that there's any communities that could actually do with some more funding so they can go out and actually help these people, or we'll actually create our own brick and mortar kind of place as well that will actually help your community, and we will spread the money out. So we'll maybe buy some vans and hire people to drive these vans and take these old age pensioners out on a trip somewhere, or same with the disabled children, we'll help them out, take them out on trips on a regular basis, and we'll pay for all that. So that's the plan. Once we get up to the $1 million room, and we'll be traveling around the world, meeting new people, making new businesses and stuff, So it's going to be pretty good. There's a lot more stuff, but I don't want to keep you too long. Been here for like 11 minutes now. So what I want you to do is go through these packages and take a look to see which one you want. And there's also something else I've just thrown in at the very last moment, and that's a binary signal service. Now, I know a lot of people got butt hurt by these binary services out there. That's fine. There is one binary service that I do use. Unfortunately, the United States can't use them. But anywhere else, as far as I'm aware, up until this point, that most other countries can actually use the binary broker that I'm with, and all this information will be provided for you after payment. But if you already have a binary broker that you know that you're working with that's paying you out, that's fine. All right, you can use those, because what we're going to be doing is that we're going to be having the 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute, and a 5 minute expiry. Some brokers won't have the 4 minute. Some brokers might not have the 3 minute, or maybe even not the 2 minute, or whatever. But if you do have these brokers that are able to do the 2 minute, because these signals are very strong on the 2 minute, and we're not going to be using the martingale system, we're going to be using what I refer to in my binary course, the linear betting system, which is basically the same bet size every single time until we double our balance. All right. Now, with these packages, you can see that I've actually wrote down in brackets 2 times a week for some of the packages, and up to like 3 times a week for some of the others. And what we're going to do is going to have 5 clear wins. So once we've got 5 clear wins, that's it, we will stop for the day. When I worked it out the other day, I wrote it on my timeline, on my Facebook timeline, and it works out to approximately $80 per day, all right, per session, at doing it at a $500 starting balance with a $20 base bet, okay? And it worked out to be $480 on most of the packages that are around about 2 or 3 times, per day. Per week, beg your pardon. All right. And then obviously, if you want to subscribe to Follow the Money FX afterwards, you can, because Follow the Money FX at the moment is at $54.95 a month. You're going to be getting free access to those depending on how many months you want to choose on that package. And then it will be $84.95 per month after the new year. But if you join now, with this program, with this deal, I'm going to lock you in at $54.95 per month after your free 3 months, or your free 6 months, or your free 12 months free subscription has ended. So once it's ended, I'm going to lock you in at $54.95. I won't be charging you at $84.95. All the existing members will still be, charged at $54.95 a month. But any new members that come in after January 2018 will be charged a new price of $84.95. All right, so that's another benefit. You'll be locked in. You'll be saving like at least 40% just off of that. All right. What else do we have to say? We also have webinars with Follow the Money FX. These will be at least every 2 weeks, and during those 2 weeks, we'll have one session that will be like a workshop. So for all of the new people that come in, we will take them and do like a one-on-one session with a bunch of other new people as well, and they will take turns between each week or every other fortnight, and they will be sharing their screens, and I'll be sort of talking and narrating through the whole webinar. Some of our webinars go on for like 3 or 4 hours, and they will be recorded. But it's good to actually get you guys in these rooms, because I'll only do these binary webinars if there are 20 or more people in these webinars, and it's an interactive webinar where you will take part. Okay, you need to ask questions, you need to confirm a yes or a no if you understand stuff, and if you don't understand stuff, let me know and I'll go over it again. And as I say, it will all be recorded. You can download it and then take some extra notes that you may have missed during the live webinar. And then the next day will be the Thursday. Alright, Thursday trading. Thursday trading is that we'll be utilising the strategies that are actually shown in method from 1 to 7 through Follow the Money FX, and we're also going to throw in some other strategies along the way, some advanced technical analysis and how to do your technical analysis properly that a lot of people still get wrong to this very day. And you can ask anyone. I blew them out of the water the other day. It was like, well, how did you know it was going to do that? How did you know it was going to hit that point and then reverse? The last one we did, it hit it to the pip and then it reversed, and we made a little bit of money out of it, so it was a good fun. So we want to get you guys in these webinars, all right, because that's where a lot of the content will actually be displayed, because the market's always changing, and although the setups look similar, they're never always the same. So this is why it's good to actually be in these webinars and be present as things are going by. And I'm pretty certain that, as I say, regardless of your experience, right, you'll do pretty well. But you just need to put the time and effort in. Don't be shy, because I know people won't ask questions or they won't participate. But the more you participate, the more others will support you, and obviously you'll start becoming warm and accustomed to what's going on, and you will start participating and encouraging other people and stuff like that. All right, and once you've actually done some of your training each day, what you need to do is go to my timeline, post the image of your history and some other bits and bobs. They'll all be mentioned inside the members area, and this is basically just to spread out transparency, because there's a lot of programs out there that claim that their students are making XYZ amount, or they're doing well with this certain level or that level or this level, and I'm still yet to find people that are supposed to be doing well, or even for the long term. A lot of the mentors, or aka mentors, who try to think that they're mentors, mostly are all coming from the multi-level marketing industry, and now they're trying to come into the Forex industry because it's a very popular sector. But a lot of these guys, like IML, Forever in Profit, Wealth Generators, and the list goes on and on and on, they don't know what they're doing. They've only been around for like 3 to 6 months, and they still claim that they know everything about everything, and that is just a complete lie. A lot of the students aren't really doing that well, and even if they are managing to do a particular strategy, if it messes up, they don't know how to get out of it. They just don't have the experience. And I've got 25 years of experience to dump onto your plate. All right, so the longer you stay with us, the more you participate, the better you will get, and the more money you will make, and then you'll be prepping yourself to remove yourself from that 9 to 5 corporate slave job. All right, JOB, just over broke. You don't want to be one of those. All right, I retired when I was 19. I'm 43 now. All right, so here I am sitting in the luxury of my own home, and as you can see, I'm in my bedroom right now. But I've got some guests downstairs that are being a little bit noisy, so I'm up here talking to you. So I've been here for like 19 minutes now. So without keeping you, any further, I'm going to let you go through this page here and choose the package that you want. Once you've got a hold of the package, I want you to send me a private message, all right, on my timeline. Just say, click on message, send me a text message, say, Loz, I've just joined up. This is the email address that I use. And then I'll go ahead and I'll set up the Forex course for you, or if you chose the binary, I'll set up the binary course for you for all the login information. I'll set up the login information for the Follow the Money FX for you as well, or I'll set up all 3 of them if you actually choose one of the packages that gives you all 3 packages. Now, the value that I put on these pages is basically undervalued. My Forex course I was charging $25,000 for, and $5,000 a month from one-on-one mentoring, or $1,000 an hour. Yes, $1,000 out, that's how good I am. Alright, once my students have actually been working with me for a couple of hours, they start to work off on their own and they do extremely well. And occasionally they might pop back and ask a question, clear those cobwebs out of the way, and they're back at it, killing it again. We've got guys with our new program with Follow the Money FX are knocking out anywhere between 20 to 150 take profit targets in a row per day. And most of them are new to the Forex industry. So I want to invite you to pop on and join a nice club that got a great atmosphere. We're all sort of getting along very well. We're all helping each other. We're all supporting each other, and we're all making a great amount of pips every single day. So come and join us, all right, and help us with Water Life so they can do their good deeds all around the world, and especially Mexico and Puerto Rico. One thing I will say before I leave is that if you know anybody, okay, that wants to get this package, okay, invite them to this page, let them know saying XYZ person I've invited and they said that they made a purchase. Alright, ask that person to then contact me and mention your name, and then once they mention your name, I will lock you in for a commission, alright, 25% commission. Okay, so whatever package that they choose, you will get 25% off, alright, and I will send that to your PayPal or to wherever it is that you need to have that money sent to. Alright, so with that being said, okay, I will let you go. Thanks for watching this far, and I hope to see you very soon. Alright, so take care, and I'll see you on the flip side.